What's your take? Will it happen? I don't think it's going to happen. I think it'd be really cool if it did.
Why do you think it'd be cool?
Oh, because it just get more free. Don't stop letting them abuse you. You got those.
What do you do with Highway 1 that runs right through the middle of that great nation that we're going to have in the middle of our previous country?
Put a little border in.
Just toll that sucker?
Yeah, put some guys
pass
there.
Through
go through
Alberta.
Here. We've been paying for your shit for the last 50 plus years.
Oh,
now it's time for you to.
There's 17 listeners that are just loving this. A couple angry Albertans.
Or if they join America.
I find it fascinating because I grew up, you're probably a little younger than me. I don't know if you remember it, but like when the Reform Party was strong, right? And I was a kid and I used to read the BC Report. Okay. And it was just fascinating how that level of, well, way more than that now, obviously it's gone a little, because of social media, I think it's easier too, right? Where people can post stuff and it quickly gains traction. But just the idea of independence from Ottawa, right? And you I don't know if you've seen the picture of the big fat pig laying on the ground, right? And that's, the pig is Alberta, right? And then you have all the, you have the Ottawa and all the eastern provinces sucking on the pig, right? It's just like, I can see it be.
Yeah, I think the best governance is closest to where you are. Like too much power is given for too far away.
Oh, I see. You're not a true federalist then.
No, like smaller areas, even like just like give as much responsibility to the counties. And to the lower levels, like the schools are going to be better. Everything's going to be better when you have
ownership to the okay. Yeah, I would agree with that. It is tough though, right? When you're a country, and I mean that's what's ironic in Canada, where we've given all that independence to Quebec, but no other province gets it. Yeah. It's complete BS, right? It's like
now it's going the other way. Now it's just not going provinces like how it was going provinces to like the power goes to the country. Now the power is going to go to like one big global countries like that. That's
one world order. World order.
Yeah, whatever that is,
straight from the horse's mouth.
That's right. Yeah.
The interesting too, because even I've seen it at the municipal level where the provincial government holds control over. They can make blanket laws which do affect municipalities, and they did it recently, and there's huge pushback. And I mean, I was against it right away. Yeah. Just the idea of how they said that there could be, basically 6 plexes or 8 plexes or 4 plexes on any street. Well, when you buy in a certain area in Sardis in our town, you do not want a 4-plex next door. You literally pay a premium in these areas.
And you don't live in Chilliwack. Piss off. This is Chilliwack's decision, right? That's
just blanket statements to try to deal with the problem is just not wisdom, right? So it is pretty interesting. So it'll be interesting to see how the Alberta, I mean, like I say, I see it with friends that I follow on Facebook and stuff, and they're posting their separatist, Alberta separatist. Definitely should get one of those people on here. On this, I think we could have a robust discussion and ask them why they want to leave our great nation.
Yeah. Because
Canada's a great country, eh?
Canada is an awesome country.
It's an awesome country.
I think it's sad being an immigrant myself, coming here in '96 and thinking about where.
Do you call yourself an immigrant?
Yeah, I'm an immigrant.
Is that way? That's the angle you're coming from now? Okay.
No, I'm not in the sense of like I didn't come from some third world country, but I didn't get the cultural things. Like I didn't grow up like skating. I didn't go ice hockey things like that. I was a European, he's hardcore. He sat behind a desk, or he was in meetings. That's what was my dad. So. And if I look at like I remember reading the news quite early already, and kind of like where Canada was, and to see it literally deteriorate in a ton of different ways sucks. Like this could be a super epic country. Like we have so many resources we could get so much money out of, and the quality of life could increase a lot, and we could actually have a lot of money to help the homeless. And like build better infrastructure and invest in.
Just have a rich country. Yeah. Just get rid of some red tape. And it could happen yet, right?
You need some chainsaws up in on Ottawa.
On Parliament Hill. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we didn't debate that per se, although you're more in favor of it than I would be by the sounds of it.
Of what specifically?
Are you actually in favor of Alberta separating, or is it you just...
I don't know if as someone living in BC, I would suck. Because they are a big part of Canada.
If you lived in Alberta, would you want to separate?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully there's not too many people like you living in Alberta. There's probably more than I realized.
Yeah. I mean, I get
There's a huge amount of public servants there too, though, and they would not agree with that, right? Like they have the same issue in Alberta. That the bulk of the people live in Calgary and actually in Edmonton, and Edmonton's very left-leaning city, right? So
the government is always going to talk about their own self-interest, best interest. Yeah. So if we're the people, listen to the people.
Yeah.
Okay. Best YouTube channel, streaming service, content for watching with the family, kids. Do you watch anything specifically with the kids?
Not on YouTube, no.
No?
No. We have Angel Media.
Okay.
Which is like a quote unquote Christian app, but I wouldn't even dare recommend it for who knows what's all on there. Right. Like to be frank, like we've looked at what they're watching. So like we're picking what they're allowed to watch on there, but I wouldn't just say, hey, it's a great app.
Yeah. I got 2% here on my computer. We'll watch a couple gun shows. And we'll watch some hunting shows.
Like people shooting each other? Or?
No, just like gun reviews.
Okay.
What's the guy's name? I forget these channels' name. Outdoor Boys.
Top notch.
Dude Perfect.
Yeah.
How Ridiculous.
Okay, I've never heard of that one.
A few other ones like that.
Okay.
And
Outdoor Boys is really wholesome. That guy.
He quit now, or he uploads once in a while. His son. Yeah, he had good stuff.
I had never even heard of him until the day he announced that he quit, and that's how I saw it. I saw it on Twitter, and then I went to his channel, and I was watching with the kids. I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I have lots of friends that.
Yeah, we'll watch that, and we'll watch maybe like I don't know what it's called, some kids movie.
Okay.
Like once in a while, do a movie night, like 2 or 3 times a year, something like that. I usually can't sit still that long, so.
Okay. Speaking of which, I'm just remembering that last week we recorded an hour and a half. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I was looking. It was 123.
Okay,
total.
Pretty long.
Yeah. Oh, remove all the stuff that Matt wanted out.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah, reduced like 7 minutes or something. It's crazy.
All his best content.
Are you hopeful for the future? Well, hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.